Hey babes, welcome back to another video. We have made it through the week and I am so excited to have you here with me. You are tuning in to Rooted to Radiant and I am ecstatic today because we are going to be planting some Swiss chard and some rainbow chard and doing just a couple. Wait, y'all, that was a bug. I'm sorry. Definitely a malfunction. We are definitely going to be getting some things planted, some Swiss chard, rainbow chard, and we have some garden charts as well that we need to get done. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the video because I feel like I'm going to be sweating today and that is just going to be too much. So let's go ahead and get this day started. So guys, as you can tell, this is our spot. I went ahead and got it hoed up. It kind of rained the day before yesterday. So I went ahead and hoed this spot up while it wasn't so hard because I didn't want to use a tiller or anything. So I did that by hand. If you have a hoe and you want to make a spot in your yard and you have some ground extra dirt to work with, definitely just buy a hoe or get something and get the dirt all dug up. It doesn't have to be perfect because these seeds are going to grow regardless. As long as we give them some water and a little bit of soil and a little bit of love, they're going to do just fine. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I have 3 rows. I have one right here, one right here, and then I have a little bit of chive plant right there, and we're going to plant the rest beside that chive plant. We're going to see how these do. Now, if you look behind me, there's a spot. It looks like a lot of forest back there, but believe it or not, we try and keep this pushed back so that they don't invade all of this space here where we have our garden planted. But I try and use as much space as I can. So every little piece of ground that we have that we are not doing something on, y'all, I try and grow food there. And I just think that is the smartest thing. So I'm definitely encouraging you, if you have not started, grab some soil, grab a pot, grab a container, grab some grow bags, girl, and get yourself out there. Make it happen, do whatever it is you need to do, but just grow something. Start off little and then just keep going. I guarantee it's going to make you want to grow something else. So, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get these seeds in the ground and we're going to go ahead and give it a cover up. I just want to make sure I have the ground nice and I guess nice and soft enough. It is a little bit hard there, but I'm going to make sure that it's soft and we'll go ahead and plant these. I'm just taking the soil and kind of breaking it apart, hoping that I don't touch any bugs. So I think that's the worst thing for me, worms and bugs. I know I could definitely do it without those, but I know that we need all of those to make our things grow. So sometimes you have to take some bad with the good. So it looks pretty good though. And I think we can go ahead and get this started. Yeah, I think it looks good. That is a huge chunk of dirt right there. Try and use what I can. There is a huge. Okay, while I'm planting, I discovered that there's a caterpillar. He went that way. Yeah, he's right there. So he took off this way. I went this way because I am petrified, as I said before, of worms, but I still try and overcome my fear. You guys, I'm going to show him to you. He is something. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to say there are always little creepies and crawly things that are out here, and I'm so scared of them. Why am I gardening again? I don't know. Because I like it, but I do not like the squiggly, creepy, crawly things. So, girl, it almost made me want to stop, but we're going to keep going, okay? So I'm going to get my hoe, make sure these rows are nice and tidy, and let's start planting. Okay, so we have that. And y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you as soon as I got over here. And I think he's still here. Yeah, he's still here. There's a huge red worm right there. So even though I don't like the bug population over here, it is definitely rich. There he goes. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Hopefully he's gonna go away while we get ready to plant. Get a big piece. Girl, if my hand would have touched him, if my hand would have touched him while I was breaking up that soil, I would have passed out. Literally. So I'm just gonna take like a stick here since I'm noticing so much bugs. You can do this as well if you're like me. You have a bug phobia. And I'm just going to go down this in the middle and make a little trench. This is where I'm going to put my seeds. Then I'm going to go down this way and make another little trench. This one's a little curvy. I don't know if you can see that too good. All right, guys. Again, this is what we're going to be planting today: the giant noble and the mixed colors. So today is July the 7th, 8th, July, one of those days. And so you guys actually help me keep count. It says that we need 30 to 60 days to harvest. So fingers crossed this is going to work out. And I think it will do just fine. And we're supposed to plant these. It says also that it's 7 to 10 days to germinate. I think we can do it. Let's go ahead and get them in. Let's go with the Swiss chard on the first row. And I'm definitely trying not to get by this big red worm right here. Okay. I have the Swiss chard down. We're gonna go to the giant noble. Yeah, I do not know what's wrong with Mr. Worm. He is not going anywhere. I think I showed you guys the Swiss chard seeds the other day. This is the giant noble seeds, just if you've never seen one, but most people have seen Swiss chard seeds before, but some of us hadn't. I hadn't, so this is my first time. Huh? Why not? Now, I'm not counting the seeds. I'm just putting them in and letting them go and grow. Okay. Oops. I lost a couple, but if they come up in another place, we'll know what it is. Yes, sir. And y'all, I have my son with me today. You know, this is my first baby. He's always outside with me. So, all right, you guys, that's that. Yeah, did I step on it? No, I didn't. Okay, we have those seeds planted. I think we just need to put a little dirt over them and water them. Now, what you don't want to do is pile dirt on the top of these guys. The only thing you're going to want to do is to put just an inch of dirt on the top so that they don't wash away and they're weighed down, and then kind of lightly put water on the top of these guys so that they can germinate, but definitely don't put a lot of water pressure on them because you're going to lose them. They're going to go everywhere. And also, you want to make sure you cover them so birds and other animals won't get to them, okay? But don't put too much dirt over them because they can possibly not come up if it's too heavy. They'll root and just kind of stay in the ground. So we're going to go ahead and cover these babies up. I'm going to find some kind of chunks of dirt and we'll cover them with that. And then, y'all, I'm going to have to go for a moment. Today is open house at our school. My son wants to get his school schedule. At least one of them. The rest don't care. Or they just don't want to go with school right now. Are your kids like that? Do you have certain kids that, if you have kids, you have certain kids that are interested in what's going on and your other ones get careless? Or just rather not be bothered with school? I think a lot of kids hate school. Okay, first row is covered, guys. And I know, like, as gardeners, all of us want to show how pretty our gardens are and what we're growing and our harvest. But a lot of times we don't show the seeds just because we think it's boring. But believe it or not, there are still people who don't really know how to plant correctly or don't know how to plant or need help planting, spacing, all of that. And a lot of times we don't show those things. So it's good to really show starting your seeds off, you know? because it can be that someone doesn't know how to start seeds or how to plant their seeds in the ground. And I definitely love starting my seeds as much as I do reaping the harvest as well, because I'm getting to see them grow from like nothing and come out the ground. Is like every day I come, I get to see something new. Not at first, but it does eventually happen. And that's always fun. And the reason I'm breaking this soil is just because I want it to be really fine and defined on top of the seed. So I'm breaking the soil. You can definitely, if you do this in grow bags and stuff, you can buy soil that's already done like that for you, and you don't have to do all the extra work. For me, I got the time today, so I don't mind. You guys don't mind watching, I don't mind doing it. Okay, guys, that is another row down. My son has already called once. He's like, Mom, I'm ready. So I definitely need to go ahead and make sure this is done. I can water them when I come back. I just have to remember. Because you guys remember, if you do not water these, and it's not going to grow. You definitely have to make sure you water your seeds. And also, you may want to, if you have a bigger garden and you don't remember where things are, you may want to get a permanent marker or some type of weather marker and mark what you're putting where. Believe it or not, we do forget. We are all human and we forget. So y'all, is anybody into Love Island? I've heard so many people talk about Love Island. I heard my children talk about Love Island, and they have been just on it. I've even like got in the car, and yesterday on the way to my doctor's appointment, I was hearing them talk about Love Island. So Love Island must be really something this year. But now I did look up a couple things on TikTok just to see what it was, and all I'm gonna say is boy, oh boy. And I did tell my son, because he's like, both of the twins are 11. I'm like, y'all do not watch Love Island. It is not for you. It's not PG-13 nor kid friendly. But these kids nowadays are exposed to so much in the world, so it's so good to tell your kids, no, go. Y'all, I'm trying to teach the puppies no, like what it means and why not to come in. Okay, babe, thank you. My son, he tries to help too. We got him all covered, you guys. We did that. Yes, kings and queens, we are done. We have the Swiss chard and the rainbow chard. The Swiss chard or the giant noble and the rainbow chard completed. And I'm feeling extra like, I mean, I'm really feeling like a queen today, y'all. I got the nails done yesterday. They're really sunning, very summery. I feel so cute. So I'm going to stop for a moment. It's going to seem just like a minute to you, but I'm going to run to town and get the boys' schedules and do a couple things, grab me a bite to eat, and we'll be right back to finish this video out. You guys stay tuned. Saturate the ground so that the seed does get wet in there so that it can germinate. And if you notice, I dug trenches. And the reason why I do trenches, a lot of people do theirs different, but the reason why I do trenches is because it catches the water and it gives it some extra moisture. So if you wonder why I do the trenches, this is why, because it holds the water and it slowly absorbs it into the ground instead of just running on the top and setting. So that may be something you want to do if you are choosing to do an in-ground garden. You're not going to do the plastic or anything like that. You may want to do trench rows. That's what they're called. This is just how my mom did it. Okay, I think we got it pretty. Yep, it is good and moist and